Stand up, Vanguard!
What's up, Cardfighters? Clark here from Vanguard Central, coming at you with a Pale Moon G build, mainly featuring Harri, the masked magician. So our starter is Happiness Collector. I was debating between her and the Dreaming Bicorn because it gains +3 and like you can push for bigger numbers deeper in the game. But sometimes like that +3 doesn't really matter because of the effect. But you know, the free draw off this is pretty cool. So basically, when another card is placed into the soul, you can move this into the soul charge 1 and draw a card. So it's basically a free draw at the end of the day, and you can just abuse it. Then we have our main boss of the deck, and that's Masked Magician Harri. So his on-stride ability is really good, which is whenever a G unit strides over it, counterblast 1, soul charge 1, and then call a unit from your soul and give it +5. So it combos really well with this deck. It just gets like really annoying kind of, but it's super good. And then our next boss is Silverthorn Reverse Lucier. Before, when I was testing the deck, I was using the Legion with the Beast Tamer, and I thought like that the Beast Tamer Legion was very good, considering I had the you know, the tiger that's almost broken. But the tiger was taking up space from the deck I was really trying to do, and that was mainly a stride based deck. So I thought, you know, might as well. Silverthorn Lucier isn't that bad, and she can just counterblast 1 lucky unit and gives +5 to the rear. So that's basically the same thing that Harri does, just without stride. So a decent card to say the least, and she just will pair well with Harri until set 6 comes. And then we have 3 Card Dealer Jacqueline, our Amber clone of the deck. Soul charge 1, when it's boosted, call a grade 2 or less from the soul. So she can make combos continuous kind of, and I mainly want to use her off like, you know, the Harri stride, or just to make like a 4 attack combo or 5 attack combo, kind of like a twin sword thing if you reset the field. So she's pretty good to push numbers and stuff like that. Then we have 4 Darkside Princess. When she attacks Vanguard, she gains +5k and then goes back into the soul. So she'll always be one of your main attackers when you call her out. And she's just a reliable attacker at the end of the day that just puts so much pressure on the Vanguard. Next, we have MVP of the deck, basically, Flying Periton. When this unit is placed on rear guard, you can soul charge 1 and then call a unit from the soul into the same column as this. So it just combos so well with Harri because it gains +5, and then if you call out one of our other grade 1s like the Intensely Sweet Clown, you just combo it, make a 26k column easily first stride. So Periton fills a soul, he does his job, goes back into the soul. So very reliable grade 2 that'll get you to where you want to be later in the game. And then 4 Intensely Sweet Clown, just for the +5k and for that longer game stability and to push for high numbers. So behind Darkside Mirror Master, you can make a 21k column easily, or 26 easily. Behind Periton, 21 easily when he's placed from the soul. So very reliable card. Next we have 4 Masquerade Bunny, just for striding, because that's what we want to do in the deck, and to search for Harri as well. That is the main objective of the deck at the end of the day. Then we have 4 Darkside Mirror Master for counter charging, because there's no rear guard in Pale Moon that really focuses on unflipping things in the damage zone. So it's your next best bet and does her job fine. Then we have 2 Purple Trapezes as our tech in, just because we can make things that were called from the deck permanent onto the field and come in clutch at times. I probably would move it up to 3, but the deck's working fine to where 2 is okay, and the times you use it, you can abuse it, or you know, just take care of your opponent like that. On to our triggers. We are running 5 draw triggers, mainly running Rainbow Magician, just in case we boost and hit, we can ramp with our soul charging, because the deck needs kind of an engine to ramp before stride, so getting in the pieces that you need will really help out, or just getting them into your hand is what's gonna make this deck better. And then what is that? 4 heals, staple in any deck. Then 3 of the Poison Juggler, plus 3 K when it goes into Soul. And then 4 of Dark Side Swordmaster, gives plus 5 to anything with Harri, and you get to draw a card. So kind of a Grand Beat clone, but does their job well because you get that extra draw. Onto our strides, we have 1 Armor Dragon Master Amanda. You you use this in case you don't want your rear guard to stay on the field, in a sense, like a hit and run type of thing. But I comboed it to where you can have Clifford in the deck in case you want your units to stay on the field. So it's kind of like, depending on your matchup, like Brawlers or maybe even, you know, Deep Police or Shadows, you can have them. You can have your units stay on the field through Clifford. But if you want to just Soul Charge and have them go back into the deck, then Amanda will do that for you. Then we have 4 of the Masquerade Dragon Lunatic. Probably one of the best strides in Pale Moon because of the ability to give units plus 2, and its GB3 just automatic crit, puts so much pressure on your opponent if they don't have a perfect guard. So you can end the game at 4, you can end the game at 3, just because off this stride your units are already pumped up. You'll have a 26k Periton with like a 11k Mirror Master 16 by herself, so you can combo it really well with a lot of different other units. And then lastly, we have 1 Dragon Masquerade Harri stride. Skill is Counterblast 2, choose one of your rear guards, put it into your soul, and then when it attacks, you can choose up to 3 cards from your soul and call it to rear, and then force your opponent to call 2 rear guards from their field and put them into their soul. So it's basically a crowd control type of card that Pale Moon doesn't really have until you see Artilleryman. That is kind of funny. But yeah, the Dragon Masquerade Harri can end the game pretty quickly because everything will generally go back into the soul, and then you'll call it out for fatter numbers. So really, really good card. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed our Pale Moon G version. It's kind of ironic Harri's on Dark Magician Girl, so I mean, it's pretty cool. Thumbs up for her. But if you have any questions, leave a comment down below or email us at our email. Otherwise, Vanguard Central out.